Once the civil have handed over the subgrade, our initial works is to install the collector drain on the inside, which is a 225mm collector drain that basically interconnects into the subsurface drainage. So following the collector drain installation, you'll see the Aggie drains or the subsurface drains are installed and then backfilled with the appropriate gravel. From that point, we basically install a gravel carpet layer, 100mm on top, which interconnects basically over the drainage. Once the gravel layer is in, we can start commencing sand installation. We'll be working on top of the sand, spreading the sand over a levelled conformed gravel surface. So that's where we're at the moment. From a design or track design point of view, the track's designed to have vertical drainage. So obviously there's been a lot of testing done on the appropriate sands for stability, but also drainage. So when it rains, basically the profile will reach a certain point of capacity and then drain into the gravel carpet layer, which is the 100mm layer on top of the lateral drainage system. Water finds its way into the gravel, into the drainage. Gravel spreads into the drainage lines, into the collector drain, and then into a trunk drainage system. And we'll end up back in the dam. So pretty much most water that kind of falls on this track in general will end up back into the drainage or into the dam or the water storage system. So for this section from about the 1200 to the 800, it's probably a 2-week program for us. We've got the boys from Aquatech, the team from Aquatech and Dave and his team out here with the Evergreen turf boys, about 14 of us on site at the moment. So yeah, about 2 weeks for this kind of program for this section of track. Yeah, so look, once all the sand's obviously installed and conform and level, the process will be installing our fibre system, our Stalock fibre system. So the polypropylene fibres will get installed in situ out here to a depth of 150mm, and that will be followed by the installation of the turf. So based on that kind of program, the fibres are a couple of week program to probably install everything out here, and the turf we're working on about nearly between 5,000 and 6,000 square metres a day of maxi rolls. So that's probably a 2-week program to actually install the turf.